Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. A'udhu billahi min.
While we
Yep. Go ahead.
First of all, we are doing, I think, lesson number 9. First of all,
Yep.
while we are waiting for other students,
Yep.
I have a small grammatical question for you.
Go ahead.
What is the difference, or what is the grammatical this thing? If I say Ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah, or Rasulullah, or Muhammad Rasulillah.
Correct. I understand. Correct. So ashhadu, the difference between ashhadu. So first of all, shahida yashhadu. Shahida is a past tense. Ashhadu is the present tense, which means I am testifying. Ashhadu. Okay. And then we have the particle anna. Anna itself is a particle which enters a nominal sentence. You remember, like a sentence of mubtada and khabar, subject and predicate. For example, if I said Muhammadun Rasulullahi, Muhammadun Rasulullahi, Muhammad is Allah's messenger. Okay. Allah's messenger. So Muhammad is the subject. Rasulullahi, Rasul has a dhamma. Allahi has a kasra. That's mudaf and mudaf ilay. Muhammad is Allah's apostle or messenger of Allah. Okay, literal translation, messenger of Allah. Now, anna, when anna comes in a nominal sentence, like if it came before Muhammad, what it does, it changes the Muhammad from a dhamma tanween to a fatha tanween. So ashhadu anna Muhammadan, from Muhammadun to Muhammadan. Right. So the mubtada now is not called mubtada anymore, but is called the ism of inna. So ashhadu anna Muhammadan, but we normally read Muhammadar. And then Rasulullah, which is the khabar of Muhammad, remains the same with a dhamma. The lam remains with a dhamma, Rasulullahi. So this then, the sentence becomes, indeed, so I testify that Muhammad is messenger of Allah. So Rasulullahi remains Rasulullah, but is no longer called khabar, predicate, but it's called the khabar of inna. So this is what this is. It's like grammatical differences in the meaning and the harakat. That's what anna does. It takes ownership of a nominal sentence from being mubtada and khabar, but it becomes ism of inna, and Rasulullah becomes the khabar of inna. And you cannot say, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
It's saying, and if you read it, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullah, Ashhadu anna Muhammadur Rasulullahi, then you're reading it incorrect, the whole sentence, because anna is a particle which affects the ism or the mubtada itself, and it will be grammatically incorrect. So that's the reason why when we say azan and aqama, we say Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, and Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullahi, not Rasulullahi, Rasulullahi, because it's a khabar of anna. I hope that's clear.
Okay, so if somebody decides in adhan and aqama, lulla or lilla is not right.
It's incorrect. It should be Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullahi. Rasulullahi is incorrect. Fatha is incorrect. Kasra is correct. Dhamma is correct on the Rasulullahi.
So and Arabically it is Ashhadu anna Muhammad. Is it so many people recite Muhammadun Rasulullah, or is it Muhammadur Rasulullah?
Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah, because normally when we recite,
so noon is second.
Yeah. So we normally say Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. So this is the way the azan is recited. Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. If you're reading it apart from the azan, then Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah is correct. But when you're saying the azan, the way the the azan is being recited, Ashhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah.
Shukran, Sheikh.
It was a good question. Our first lesson in book 3 is about anna as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Now, because I'm in the most of the time, and people recite in different ways.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I should correct them or not.
Privately, just you can mention that just show them from the book, saying that this is what in the book. It says a slightly little mistake. Just correct it so that if someone listens to it, or anyone else doesn't recite incorrectly. So it's just the way you say it to someone. So sometimes people are really abrupt in telling someone their correction, and some people do it very subtly and say that there's a slightly little mistake. You say a beautiful azan, but there's slightly a tweak which you need to do, and it'll be perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي صدق الله العلي العظيم. Now, lesson number 10 itself. Now, lesson number 10 is a very easy lesson. It's all about, number 1, it's about sifa, which is an adjective for the mawsuf, and also about kam. Kam, as we did in the previous lesson, kam is used when you're counting objects or you're counting anything itself. So kam is used as a particle for asking how much or how many. And in this lesson, we're continuing that theme and also doing the theme of masculine. So if there's the noun, the ma'du, the thing which is being counted is masculine, like tullab, talibun is singular, tullab is plural. And when the thing which is being counted is masculine, the numbers will be feminine. So in the Arabic language, there are feminine numbers and masculine numbers. How do you distinguish between a feminine number and a masculine number? It's by a ta marbuta. If there is a ta marbuta at the end, then it's a feminine number. And if it does not have a ta marbuta at the end, it's a masculine number. So this is the whole theme of this lesson, as we have done before. And I will ask, okay, Agha Hassan Ali and Sister Tahira to start the lesson. Bismillah. So one person become Mudir and the other person become Mudarris.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. Kam taliban jadidan fi faslika ya Shaykh. How many new students do you have in your class, ya Shaykh?
Okay, so now question for you. The word jadidan, why is it Taliban is coming Taliban? Why jadidan is coming jadidan as well? Fatha tanween.
Because like if the subject is has fathatain, then the adjective becomes fathatain also.
And what else? What other things? Singular, dual, plural. What does it happen in that as well?
Yeah, okay. That is it becomes plural. Taliban. How many students?
Yeah. So the only thing is that it's a good point you made. It's good that you made this mistake. Even though Taliban is singular, but when you translate in the English translation, it's translated in the plural meaning. So come Taliban is how many student is student, but when we translate is how many students. So the singular comes in the meaning of the plural when it comes after come.
Okay.
So Jadidan is singular, Taliban is singular as well, but meaning wise, it's translated in the meaning of the plural.
Okay. The other thing is that they were masculine.
Yes, masculine.
Okay.
Sister Tahira, next one.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Al-Mudarrisu. Fihi ashratu tullabin jududin. So, fihi is in class. Ashratu is feminine. 10. Tullabin is masculine, plural. Jududin is adjective for tulabin.
Excellent.
Min aina hum. Where are they from? Kulluhum min baladin wahidin. Are they all from one country?
La hum min biladin mukhtalifatin. Biladin is a plural masculine, and so the and the word following mukhtalifatin is a singular feminine. It's I guess
Very
it's
good.
adjective.
Excellent. Why? Why is it singular feminine? Bilad is plural, but mukhtalifat is singular feminine. Why?
Because we just said that.
No. Says I have not said this yet. I have not said this yet. This is another ruling about aqil and ghairi aqil.
Oh, okay. Aqil and ghairi aqil.
Adjectives about aqil and adjectives for a ghairi aqil noun.
Okay,
We say, for example, we will say kutubun. We wouldn't say kutubun kitharun, but we say kutubun kathiratun. Same thing here.
Okay, so you're saying that when it's ghair aqil,
Yep.
the
Adjective.
The adjective will be
Singular.
Singular feminine.
Correct. This is a ruling. So here, this is biladin is not ma'dud. It's just a min is preposition. Biladin is in the genitive case. Bilad, baladun is singular. Bilad is plural. And all plurals of non-living things or nouns itself, غير عاقل, when their adjective comes, it comes in the singular feminine form. So that's the reason why it's min biladin mukhtalifatin.
Okay, thank you.
And over here, tullabin jududin. Even though tullabin is the ma'dud, jududin is an adjective for tullab. It's coming in the plural form because tullab is aqil, and the adjective comes in the aqil form as well, and it will come in the plural form, not in the singular form. It's not jadidin, but jududin, because tullab is a plural for aqil. It's for human beings. That's why.
Right. So when you have an aqil, you're saying that the adjective will come as a plural.
Correct.
Masculine, depending on if the aqil is masculine or not, right?
Correct. So if it's plural, the adjective will come in the singular, in the feminine form, or the masculine form in the plural masculine or the plural feminine form. But if it's a ghairi aqil noun, then the adjective will come in the singular feminine form.
Okay. So if I had tulabin,
yep,
feminine would be
talibatin,
and then jududatin.
So the word judud, jadidatun is singular, and the plural of the masculine and the feminine is one word. So jadidatun and jadidun, the plural is jududun.
All right. Okay.
So that's the reason why there's an exception in the plurals, that it shares the one plural. But of course, that is some adjectives having that exceptional ruling. But if it was something, for example, let me say, if you want to say hardworking female students, hardworking. So exactly, mujtahidatun is singular. But if you want to say hardworking female students, then you say talibatun. Then adjective will be
mujtahidatun.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you.
You remember that now?
Yes, inshallah.
But we did this in lesson number 4.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep on reminding this throughout the book, even in book 3. Whenever these things come, I'll remind you again and again so that it sticks in. So these things, and even in the Quran, many of the ayat, this happens, singular, feminine, come so forth. So inshallah, I'll keep on reminding you.
And so you're saying this is in lesson 4 of this book, and to practice it? Okay.
We did this before.
Yes, inshallah. منهم ثلاثة طلاب من الفلبين وأربعة طلاب من اليابان وطالبان من الصين وطالب واحد من الماليزيا. So the reply to are they all from one country is no. They are from different countries. Or Bilad is countries or cities?
Countries.
Countries. Minhum some.
Yep. Minhum, some of from them.
Okay, some from them.
Mhm.
3 students are from Philippines.
Correct.
Now, here the Talaqatu is feminine and the Tulabin is masculine.
Correct.
And so this is Ma'dud and Adad rule,
Yes.
right?
Yes, that's right. So thalathatu is the adad and tullab is the ma'dud. And it's also mudaf ilay at the same time.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'll write that down. وَأَرْبَعَةُ طُلَّابٍ مِنَ الْيَابَانِ. So same thing, it's mudaf ilayhi.
Correct.
And arba'atu tulabin, again, the students are masculine and the adad is feminine.
Correct.
Okay. وَالطَّالِبَانِ مِنَ الصين. So the 2 students from China.
Yep.
وطالب واحد من Malaysia, and 1 student is from Malaysia. Sheikh, why can you say only watalibun min Malaysia? Why do you have to say wahid then?
So talibun wahidun, they've tried to make it clear, but it's an emphasis. Talibun wahidun. There's no need for saying that. Talibun is what is sufficient, and a student from Wahid, but they've emphasized talibun wahidun min Malaysia.
And if you want to say talibani minasin, if you want to say feminine students,
Talibatani. So after the ba, you add a ta. Talibatani minasini.
Okay, thank you. Talibatani. Okay, thank you. Personally, uncle?
في فصلك طلاب من أمريكا. Okay. في فصلك طلاب من أمريكا. How many students are from America?
So I think it says in your class, right? Afi faslika.
That's right. Afi faslika tullaban min America. Are in your classroom students from America?
Okay.
Naam. Are there students in your class from America?
From America.
From
Thank
America.
You. Yeah. Thanks. Naam. Excuse me. Naam fihi sab'atu tulabin min America. Yes, in it, that means in my class, I guess. Fihi. In his class, Sheikh? No, in it, right?
Yep, in it, yeah.
In it, sorry. In it are 7 students from America. So the adad is feminine and the ma'dud is masculine.
Correct.
And it's singular. Adad is singular and the ma'dud is plural.
Correct.
Jududun, are they new?
La, hum kudama. They are old. Is kudama a diptot, Sheikh?
Kudama is it's not a dipton, no. It's a noun which has alif maksura at the end. Because of the ya, the fatha is not pronounced Qudama. So normally that's a ruling. Whenever like the word Musa, whenever it comes from the Musa, we didn't say
Yeah.
Musayun, Musayan, Musayin. We just read it Musa. The harakat is not pronounced when there's a ya, alif maksura at the end, which is a ya.
Okay. Okay. Lahum Kudama. No, they are old.
Yep.
Kam Taliban fihi min Uruba. And how many students are from Uruba? Uruba is what?
Europe.
Europe, sorry. And how many students are in there from Europe?
Fihi kamsatu tulabin min Inkeltara. In it are 5 students from England. Kamsatu is feminine singular and tulabin is masculine plural. Wathamaniyatu tulabin min Almania, and 8 students from Germany. Thamaniyatu is a singular adad, and tulabin is a masculine plural. Ma'dud. Sheikh, why is it tulabin?
Because thamaniyatu is mudaf, tullabin is mudaf ilay.
Right, right. Thank you. Wasittatu tulabin min Francia, and 6 students from France. Watis'atu tulabin min huwa.
Hollanda.
Min Hollanda. Thank you. And 9 students are from Holland.
Correct.
Shukran, ya
Shukran.
Sheikh.
Afwan. Barakallah feek. Okay. Sister Roshan, Bismillah. Come on the mic.
Assalamu alaikum. Oh
Alaikum
my
salam.
goodness, this is
How-
going to be very hard to remember.
No, the thing is that I will make it, if we go through the rulings and repeat the rulings, it will sink in automatically. So
Inshallah, inshallah.
now, first of all, when we do these numbers, 1 to 10, remember tulab is masculine, plural,
Right.
and all numbers, thalathatun, arba'atun, khamsatun, sittatun, sab'atun, thamaniyatun, tis'atun, asharatun, all of the tons are the feminine numbers. All of the thalathatun, ta'i marbuta, are all of the feminine numbers. Because
Okay.
when the thing which is being counted is masculine, the numbers will be feminine. It's the relationship of husband and wife. When you have the husband, you have the wife. If you have the wife, you have the husband.
Okay.
So, Sheikh,
Yes.
what happens if the number is more than 10?
Good question. So what happens from more than 10, from 11 to 20, the ruling changes again. So what we'll do that in book 2. So what happens is that the number that the ma'dud becomes singular. So instead of tullaban, it becomes taliban. How comes with fatha tanween? And the number 10, if the thing which is counted is masculine, so the tens will come in feminine. The tens will come in feminine, but the units, the 1, 2, 3 of 11, 13, 14, 15, the 1, 2, 3s of from 11 to 19, that will correspond in gender exactly the same as the ma'dud.
So can you give an example of, say, 12?
So it will be so if it will be ithna, it will be ithna, ithna, asharata, so we taliban. Ithna is masculine, asharata is feminine, and taliban. Let me show you. You've asked a question, and I will show you from the book as well.
So Sheikh, this rule is from 9 to 19,
No, 11.
11 to
11 to 19.
19.
And then the ruling changes again after that.
Oh goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you look over here now, I'm sorry. So it was the other way around. So the number, it comes, so ithna ashar taliban. So ithna ashar taliban. So what happens here is that the 10 is the same as the masculine, and ithna is also masculine. So 1 and 2, 11 and 12, both of them correspond each other with the ma'dud, but from 13 to 20, you will see the number is coming with a ta marbuta, and ashara comes corresponding with taliban. So
13, so it's 13 to 19, right?
Yes,
Because
that's right.
20 is, yeah,
Yeah.
20 is different.
That's right. So correct the actual what I said just before. So from 13 to 20, the units, the 3, 4, 5s, will come. If the now ma'dud is masculine, the number will be feminine, the units, but the 10s will be exactly the same as the ma'dud.
Okay.
So ashara taliban, arba'ata ashara taliban, khamsata ashar taliban. So you see that all the 10s are without the ta marbuta, and all the 5, 1, 2, 3, 4s are coming in feminine format.
Yeah. So say number 13.
Yep.
Instead of feminine, masculine Taliban. Suppose it was feminine. Then what happens?
If it was a feminine, it will be thalatha, instead of thalathata, it will be thalatha asharata taliban.
It's still it will be Taliban, not
No, yeah, it still remains talibatan.
Talibatan.
Yeah, talibatan. So thalatha asharata talibatan.
Very good. Thank you.
So Sheikh, it
there
seems
has
that
to-
the last, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, it's okay, go ahead.
No, you first start. Go ahead.
So the last two words are matching in gender,
Which one?
like Ashara and Taliban.
Yeah,
Ashara.
that's
and
right. So all the units, all the 10s match with the ma'dud, but the unit itself will be opposite of the actual ma'dud.
Right. Okay.
That's where it is. We'll do this in lesson 3. So isbir sabran jameel.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Okay, so go ahead, Sister Roshan.
Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So example is the thalathatu tullabin. So three students.
Yep.
Am I just reading them, right?
Yeah, read them, and translate them as well, please.
So 3 students, 3 male masculine students.
Correct.
Arba'atu tullabin, 4 students masculine. Khamsatu tullabin, 5 masculine students. Sittatu tullabin, 6 masculine students. Sab'atu tullabin, 7 masculine students. Thamaniyatu tullabin, 8 masculine students. Tis'atu tullabin, 9 masculine students. Ashratu tullabin, 10 masculine students.
Excellent. And
So
can you?
what I was saying earlier, when we have more than 10.
Yep.
So like you said before, so there has to be a masculine and a feminine present in each numbers.
That's right.
So either the number is masculine or
So if the number is masculine, the thing which has been counted has to be feminine. So if the number is feminine, the thing which has been counted is masculine.
Okay, I get it. Yes.
Right.
Okay,
Can
so
you read?
one step at a time, and
Yeah.
in the tense I will do afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not worried about the tense. That's the reason why I didn't want to touch upon that much today. If you can kind of read from 1 to 8 as well, that'd be appreciated.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Number 1. Indi khamsatu kutubin wasalasatu aklamin. I have 5 books and 3 pens.
Correct.
Khalidun lahu sittatu abna'i. Khalid, for him, I'm doing a literal translation.
Yep.
Khalidun lahu, for Khalid. So Khalid has 6 children, or 6 sons.
Correct.
Kam akhan laki ya Aminatu. How many brothers do you have, O Amina? Li arbatu ikhwatin. I have 4 brothers. Fil usbu'i sab'atu ayyamin. In the week, there are 7 days. Ayyamin is days, plural. Kam riyalan indakal an. Indaka al-an, ya Amaru. How many riyals do you have right now? Sorry. How many riyals do you have right now, O Ammar? Indi al-an thamaniyatu riyalatin. Just right now, I have 8 riyals. Fi hadal hayyi tis'atu buyutin jadidatin. In this, sorry, al-hayy, I'm not sure.
District. District.
District, okay. In this district, there are 9 houses, 9 new houses. لهذه السيارة 4 أبواب. In this car, there are 4 doors. كم ثمن هذا الكتاب? ثمنه, I'm not sure.
Here, I mean, price. Thaman means price.
What is the price of this book? ثمنه 7 ريالات ونصف. Its price is 7 riyals and a half. Nisfan is half.
Excellent.
Thaman's price.
Next, 9 to 12, please.
Hey, can I ask you something, please?
Yep.
The word rialat,
It's feminine.
is a sound feminine plural, is it?
Yes, sound feminine plural. So you will ask me the next question, why is it sab'atu with this? The reason why,
Yeah.
the singular of the word of rialat is the rial, which is masculine.
Right. Yeah, I have that in my notes.
Yeah, because of that, everything is governed on the singular, not on the plural. Even though the plural may be feminine,
right.
It will not prevent us from using the feminine numbers itself.
Right.
Normally, if it was feminine number, we should have masculine numbers, but because the singular is masculine, we keep on using the feminine numbers.
Okay. So whatever you do,
Check the singular.
A plural may be feminine, but you need to look at it singular, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Sister Roshan, Bismillah.
Number 9. في هذا الفصل 10 طلاب قدامي و4 طلاب جدد. In this class, 10 students are new, so 10 new students, no, 10 old students, وأربعة طلاب جدد, and 4 new students. طلاب جدد. Okay. Number 10. كم قميصا عندك يا إبراهيم? How many shirts do you have, O Ibrahim? عندي 8 قمصان. I have 8 shirts. So ثمانية is feminine and kumsani is masculine. Okay.
And kumsani is 2 shirts. No?
So here, Thamaniya is 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Thamaniya is 8.
And kumsan is the plural
Plural of kameez.
Okay, it looks like a dual.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the way which you know is not dual, it has the noon has a kasra tanween.
Oh, okay.
So if it was dual, which
It will never get a kasra tanween. All dual nouns never get a kasra tanween.
so how would you say 2 kameez?
Kamisani. Kamisuk is
the-
singular, and you do alif nun kamisani.
Okay, not the tanween. Okay.
Kumsani, yeah.
So it will be kamisani or kumsani.
Yeah.
Sorry? Yeah, Hindi, Thamaniyatu Kamisani. Sorry, so you would also say Thamaniyatu, you would say Indi Kamisani because you're counting 2. So Indi Kamisani, that's sufficient.
Okay, right, I see. Okay, thank you.
No.
Number 11. Indi riyalani wa khamsatu kurushi. I have 2 riyals and 5 kurushin. Not familiar. I don't know what the kurushin is.
Coins.
Oh, coins. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. في هذه الحافلة 10 ركاب. In this حافلة is bus. In this bus 10 ركاب, 10 riders or 10 passengers. So is it riders or passengers? ركاب.
It's the same, isn't it?
Travelers, riders.
Travelers, I think so.
It says passengers in the,
Passengers, okay.
if you look in the vocabulary, it says passengers who are traveling by a bus or a plane.
Which page are you looking at there?
Sorry?
Page 70.
What was he looking at?
Rukabin.
Rukab is passengers. Rakibun, Rukab is passengers.
Okay. So في هذه الحافلة 10 ركاب. So in this bus there are 10 passengers.
Right.
Okay.
Sister Tahira, can you do 1 to 4, and then I will ask Asmali to do the 5, 6, and 7. We've done this exercise before, but just want to double check. Kam akhan laka ya Hamid. How many brothers do you have? I have. And explain whether you're going to use masculine numbers or feminine numbers. That's the most important thing I need to check.
Okay. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kam kitaban indaka. How many books do you have? Indi thalathatu kutubin. I have 3 books. So with kutubin first, we are looking at the singular, which is kitab. And because kitab is masculine, the other will be feminine. Thalathatu kutubin. Am I right? Kam akhan laka ya Hamid. How many brothers for you, or Hamid, just the literal translation. Li khamsatu ikwatin. I have 5 brothers.
Okay. Can
Although
I
this
say
is-
here Hindi?
I think Hindi is for
I have written Li, but I'm just asking a question.
because Hindi is for non-human.
No. Hindi is used for it's used for possession of any product. So if you have if you have a house, clothes, books, anything, you use Hindi. But if you have a relationship, you'll say Li. So
That's not
laka is for you, and in laka is for relationships. Not those things we cannot separate from a human being are laka, and those things which can be separated from a person, his books, his pens, these things are used Hindi.
What
So what
about
is the word?
Mhm.
What is the word Ladi for?
Where?
If I say Ladi, Arba'atu
Li.
Akhawati.
Arba'atu li arba'atu means for me. The word comes li means for, and li means lam and ya. Ya is the possessive pronoun for I. Li means I have.
Okay. Thank you. I have written Li, but I was just wondering.
Yeah, li, it's li, lahu, lahuma, lahum. Lana, like lana. Lana means for us.
Right. Li khamsatu ikwatin.
Li khamsatu ikhwatan, correct.
For me, or I have 5 brothers, right?
Yep.
And you can also say ikwan in here, right?
Yes.
Okay. Kam amman lakiya Layla. How many paternal uncles or do you have, O Layla? Li arba'atu a'mamin. I have 4 paternal uncles. So for a'mamin, we first look at and amun is masculine, so the other will be feminine. So arba'atu a'mamin. Kam ibnan laka ya shaykhu. How many sons do you have, O Sheikh? Li sittatu abnain. I have 6 sons.
Excellent.
Kam su'alan fi hadha darsi. How many questions in this lesson? Fi hadha darsi thamaniyatu as'ilatin.
Excellent. Agai Hassan Ali, 5, 6, and 7.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kam rakiban fil hafilati. How many passengers in the bus? Hunaka tis'atu rukabin. There are 9 passengers. Kam riyalan fi jaybin. How many reals do you have in your pocket? Hunaka, no, I have in the
PJB.
PJB.
Yeah, in my pocket.
Okay.
You can say PJB or India as well. Both is correct. If you say India as well, that's correct as well.
Okay. PJB samanatu riyalani. Right?
Thamaniyatu riyalatin.
Riyalatin, sorry.
Yes, riyalatin.
Isn't it sab'atu?
Yes, that's the word here. It said sab'atu, but if you say 8, thamaniyatu is correct. But here it's in 7, it's sab'atu riyalatin.
Okay. Okay. Kam thamanu hazal kitabi. How many thamanu?
Price. How much is
What
the
is
price
it?
of this book?
How much is the price of this book? Hada asharatu riyalatin.
Correct. هذه عشرة ريالات. Correct. Right.
Okay.
Okay, Hassan Ali, we know this words already, so I don't need to repeat this.
Sorry, can I interrupt here, Sheikh?
Yep.
I'm going back to number 8. So number 7.
Yep.
Kam thamanu hadha kitabi. Can we say thamanu hu or thamanu ha or its price?
Yes, thamanuha, because kitab is masculine, so you can say thamanuhu as well. That's correct.
Thamanuhu
Thamanu asharatu kutubi. Asharatu riyalatin.
Asharatu riyalatin. Okay,
Correct.
thank you.
Welcome. So Sister Sister Roshan, yourself and Sister Tahira. So Sister Roshan, can you become Layla, and Sister Tahira will come Salma.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Lesson number 10. Layla. Ya Salma, afi faslika talibatun minasini wal yabani. O Salma, in your class, is there students from China and Japan?
Salma, نعم. Yes. في فصلنا 5 طالبات من الصين و4 طالبات من اليابان و8 طالبات من Indonesia. In our class are 5 students. So 5 is masculine, the other, and the ma'dud talibatin is feminine. Minasini from China. Warba'atu talibatin min al-Yaban, and 4 feminine students are from Japan. Same thing, sorry, warba'u talibatin. So ma'dud is masculine and talibatin is feminine. Wathamani talibatin min Indonesia, and 8 feminine students from Indonesia.
I have a question here.
Bismillah.
How come we are here? We are saying Kamsu and not Kamsatu.
Sister Roshan, I would like you to answer this question. Why is it? Because we're talking about female growth now. So if you were talking about females, the numbers have to be now masculine. So that's the reason why the ta'i marbutas in these numbers have been removed.
Okay.
So let me go to this, and I'll ask Sister Roshan to explain this now. Why is it thalatho, not thalathato?
So because talibatin is feminine students, so female girl students, that is why the adad will be masculine. Is that correct?
That is correct. Okay. And can you read all the adad and show and also tell me the difference between, if it was masculine, what would be the masculine adad as well? Now we're using thalatho. What is the masculine adad? Thalathato.
Okay, I think I understand your question. So I'm doing number 3. Thalathu talibatin. So thalathu talibatin is feminine, but thalathu is masculine. And it was masculine students. So it's thalathatu tullabin. Thalathatu tullabin.
Excellent. ثلاثة طلاب. Excellent. Correct.
Very good.
And number 4 will be arba'u talibatin. So 4 female students, and masculine will be arba'atu tullabin. 4 male students. Number 5, khamsu talibatin. 5 female students, and 5 male students will be khamsatu tullabin with the kasra. Sittun talibatin. 6 female students will be sittatu tullabin. Number 7, sab'u talibatin. 7 female students. Sab'atu tullabin. 7 male students. Thamaniya talibatin. 8 female students. Thamaniyatun tullabin. 8 male students. Tis'un talibatin. 9 female students. Tis'atu tullabin. 9 male students. Ashru talibatin. 10 female students. Ashratu tullabin. 10 male students. I think that was right.
Yeah.
That was stressful.
You're still Salma from Ukhtan.
Okay, let me going back to page
You're still
71.
Salma. Come.
Okay, so Salma, so I'm Layla, right? You're Salma.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Okay, so I think we did وفي فصلنا ثلاث طالبات من الهند و6 طالبات من الفلبين و7 طالبات من الكويت. And in our class, 3 talibatin, 3 female students from India, was 6 talibatin min al-Philippines, and 6 female students from the Philippines, was 7 talibatin min al-Kuwaiti, and 7 female students from Kuwait.
Kam ukhtan laki ya Layla? How many sisters do you have, O Layla?
Li thalatu akawatin. I have 3 sisters.
Wa kam akhan laki? And how many brothers do you have?
Li khamsatun ikwatin. I have 5 brothers.
Laki thalatu akawatin wa khamsatu ikhwatin. You have 3 sisters and 5 brothers. So thalatu, if we look at akhawat, the singular is akat.
Okay.
Uktun, right. So if you look at uktun, it is a feminine, and so the other will be masculine. So thalatu akawatin, and then khamsatu is feminine because
Exactly. The word akhun of akhun is masculine for brothers. Even though
yeah.
ikhwatin has a time marput at the end, we govern it about the masculine singular. The singular is masculine regardless of time marputa in the plural. So we continue to say li khamsatu ikhwatin.
Right. Thank you.
I'm sorry, I'm totally confused with this one. So laki thalathatu akawatin. So akawatin is brothers, right?
No, sisters.
Sisters.
Ukhtun akhawatun, sisters. I have 3 sisters and 5 brothers. So khamsatu. Even though the time marbuta there, but the singular is masculine. Even though this word has this is muannas al-lafzi. The word physically is feminine, but the meaning itself refers to masculine. So we will govern it by the singular, which is masculine for brothers.
Mu'annasu what, Sheikh?
Mu'annas al-lafzi. Mu'annas al-lafzi is a word which is used, meaning that the word is physically feminine, but the meaning wise is referring to masculine.
Okay. Okay. So
Layla.
Yeah.
Layla. Nam. Wakam akan wa ukhtan laki. Yes. And how many brothers and sisters for you?
li arba'atu ikhwatin. I have 4 brothers, and so the brothers is masculine. A brother is masculine, so the other is feminine. Wa arba'u akhawatin.
Ikhwatin is brothers or sisters?
Brothers. Li arba'atu. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters.
Sorry.
No problem. And here arba'u is masculine because akhawatin is feminine.
Correct.
Layla. Li zamilatul asmuha Khadijatu. Laha thamaniyatu ikhwatin wa thamani akhawatin. And my colleague, for my colleague, her name is Khadija. Laha thamaniyatu ikhwatin. For her, she has 8 brothers. So thamaniyatu is plural masculine.
Yes.
So ikhwatin will be feminine.
Right.
Wa thamani akhawatin, and 8 sisters.
Yeah. Thank you, sister. Agha Hassan Ali, can you do 1 to 11, please? read and write.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في بيتنا 3 غرف. In my house, I have 3 rooms. في الجامعة 10 حافلات. In my town, there are 10 buses. في هذه المدرسة 8 مدرسات. In this madrasa, there are 10 teachers.
8
Abbas,
female. 8 thamani means 8 female teachers.
okay. 8 teachers. Abbas lahu sab'u banatin. Abbas has got 7 daughters. في بيتنا 9 دجاجات. In our house, we have 9 roosters,
Chickens.
hens.
Yeah, hens.
في الجامعة 5 كليات. In our university, there are 5 faculties. في المستشفى أشر طبيبات. In my hospital, in our hospital, there are ashra, so 10 doctors, وأربع ممرضات, and 4 nurses. خالد له 3 أبناء. Khalid has got 4 sons, وأربع بنات, and 4 daughters. في 5. Sorry?
Masali uncle, 3. Khalid has 3 sons, right? And 4 daughters.
Yeah, did I say anything else? Okay, Khalid له 3 أرباع. Khalid has got 3 sons and 4 daughters.
Yeah, thank you.
لخمسة إخوة وستة أخوات. I have 5 brothers, وستة أخوات, and 6 sisters. في هذا الكتاب 10 دروس. In this book, there are 10 lessons. لنا 4 أعمام وخمسة أمات. We have lana.
We have correct, or for us.
4 uncles, وخمسة أمات, and 5 aunties.
Excellent. Tahira, can you do 12, 13, and 14?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. في بلدي 5 جامعات. In my town, in my city or town, are 5 universities. So universities is feminine and the other is masculine. في هذا الدرس 8 كلمات جديدة. In this lesson are 8 كلمات words, 8 new words.
8 new words, correct.
Right, so kalimat is feminine. Oh, no.
Yes.
Kalimat,
That's right.
the singular of kalimat is
Kalimatun.
kalimatun. So Sheikh, why is it jadidatun then? Shouldn't we do jududun?
Can you not remember? Kalimat is ghairi akil. I just told you early on. Kalimat, when there's a sound masculine plural, when any plural comes for
Yeah.
ghairi akil, the adjective will come singular feminine. Jadidatin.
Right. Sorry, I forgot. Indi talatu majallatin. I have 3 magazines.
Excellent. Excellent. Jazakallah. I'm not going to finish off the whole lesson here. I want to do this exercise in particular with the rest of the Sister Shabnam and Sister Deoje as well. The 2 people are missing. So I want to do the exercise with them, everyone. So this exercise, we'll do it 73 and lesson number 11 and inshallah lesson number 12. We can do that in one session next week, inshallah. I was planning to finish off the whole, but it's too much. It'll be too much for the other sisters to catch up. So inshallah, next week will be the last lesson. And as soon as we finish the lesson, I will send you the Google link exam for book 2. And inshallah, you can do the exam and see what marks we get. And then inshallah, the following week, if you want me to go through the answers, I will go through the answers as well then, inshallah.
So Sheikh, what kind of an exam? Is it multiple choice?
Yeah,
or?
multiple. Same as like book 1.
Okay.
Same as that.
Okay, and it's from lesson 1 to
Lesson 12. Yeah, the one.
Okay.
So inshallah, I think the practice has made us really good. So alhamdulillah, I can see much more better understanding this time around from everyone. That's what I've done with the other classes as well. That because a lot of us are busy and don't get the time to really sit down. When we sit in the class, it's the only time probably, or maybe an hour or before we sit down and revise. So it's second time revision of this. It gives you a better understanding.
Yes, you're right.
So this is the way Arabic is. So inshallah, definitely next week we'll finish the book, inshallah. Can you recite Dua Faraj to end the session, please?
Sheikh, I have one question. Are we having Arabic class tomorrow?